Kansas. And pay heed all who enter. And beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Huskers will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Kansas offense will have the first possession of the game. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
And the Jayhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just feeds the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Daniels. A little screen to the running back. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. The Jayhawks are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. Makes a catch on the right side. Touchdown, Mark Jayhawk. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Nebraska, 0.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Parker. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Nebraska's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player. And, you know, I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Raiola. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Barney. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Huskers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He'll send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Pickett. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They made the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. Gets it out quickly. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. The give is to Williams. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Looking for the score. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page. And then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Nebraska, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now the play fake. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He's not going to make it to the sticks. And what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Rayola. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Huskers will punt this one away. Holds it in and looking upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Pickett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. He wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Canty. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Jayhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Pickett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Off play action. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it in the middle. It's Pickett. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mark. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want. That will, I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Northwestern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
First and 10.
Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pickett. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking for a crease to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Canty. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back. Not much room, and it's blocked. And he ends up taking a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Now they'll run it to the right here. Spins away from the defender. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking for a man, it's Raiola. He lets it fly. Pulls in the deep ball. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Handoff to the single running back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Second down, they'll go to the air. Card in the backfield, it's Johnson. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. The field goal is no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Catch in the middle, it's Pickett. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. 3
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
2nd down coming up.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Here comes the heat. With the catch, it's Henderson. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line. The give is to Williams. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Here's the handoff. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 and the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. Hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
9.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
At the 18.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Jayhawks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll run it again. Hard running there. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see him ran so successful.
And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Second down coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Snagged in the middle, it's Henderson. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down.
Now 4th and goal.
Right down the goal line. Now the lead is extending a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barney. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Give to the running back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Quickly complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Off the boot, looking for his man. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no yards. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll let it go to the left. Wide open, he makes the catch. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Huskers with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Barney. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Makes the catch. It's Key. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. The Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Huskers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits those uprights right at half. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll run the jet sweep, trying to spread this defense out. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Jayhawks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Parker. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
First down for the offense.
To the air, it's Raiola. He's got his man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cornhuskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Barney. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Going for it all. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one splits the uprights. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
Caught over the middle. It's Canty. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot.
Oh, he's got some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kansas.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Nebraska, 19.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more.
He's taking the shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're an offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They're going to test the right side with this one. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Finds the tight end. Ball's out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Clark. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
He's tackled.
Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Finds his man, it's Mills. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Brings up second down.
The hand to the running back. Shakes off the defender. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Hunter. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man quickly. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Going to the run, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
PAT unit on the field. And it's perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today.
To the air, it's Daniels.
They're trailing by 13 to USC. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Looks it in at the 40. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Continuing to turn and moving forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The give to the single back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Cornhuskers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And first down for the offense.
They go to the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
For the offense.
He'll do it himself from the draw. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. The Huskers are threatening in the red zone. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal, Nebraska.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks it down. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Touchdown, Nebraska! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Number 21.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Nebraska, 33.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll try to get outside. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll keep it on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Daniels. They've got the screen set up. Putting it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Using his legs, it's Thompson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pickett. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run play action. Let's it fly. And he's done it. Touchdown, Jayhawk. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Calling him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. This should be the last play of the quarter.
1st and 10.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Firing to the right, complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk